So recently we were able to check out the first Model S Plaid delivered in Colorado. Amazing car, so much cool, different tech put into it compared to the previous gen Model S's, and it's awesome to see where Model S has come in that time. But now Model S has a horizontal screen, and I just so happen to have the new Model S and X screen right here. I presume, oh, check out that reflection though. I presume that this is going to be the first screen that they have sold. Now, I'm not gonna lie, not cheap. $1,900 if you ever break this, and yeah, so be careful with your new Model S's and X's. But I wanted to try some things with this. I want to get a direct comparison with this with the older Model S's, which we have two of right here. I want to put it up next to the Model Y screen and kind of see how it looks. But more importantly, there's something on the back of this screen that I found quite interesting. So if we end up looking on the back here, there's this connector right here. And this connector happens to be the same that the Model 3 and the Model Y use. Now, if you're catching out what I'm throwing, I wanna see if we can put this in that. Now, I've already kind of put them side by side, and this thing is a beast compared to that screen, even like just comparing it and just looking at it. But I think we might be able to hook it up and hopefully not brick the car again. Now, there is another connector here, right here, that I'm honestly not sure what that's for. It almost looks like a networking kind of connector or something. I honestly don't know. So if you know, let me know down in the comments below. But then you have like some antenna maybe right here. But this is the video right here. Now, I know this will not fit in the Model 3 and the Y screen mount. We recently did a swivel and tilt rotate screen on here, and I've actually looked at the part catalog for the new S and X quite thoroughly. And this actually sits on a system that will push it out and kind of rotate it. So that's why you have these kind of two hooks here, one for each motor to kind of rotate it left and right. And I presume this is gonna be kind of like a pivot, but it's gonna have to kind of push out a little bit. I'm still waiting. I did order that mechanism too. I'm still waiting on that to arrive. Once it does, I'll take it apart. I wanna see all about it. That's gonna be kind of the new goal with the new Model S. As soon as we get one, I wanna see how it works. I wanna really take a deep dive into it, and that's what we plan on doing. So if you're new here, hit that follow button. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and jump into Model S real quick and compare it to that. I'm curious to know, is it the same aspect ratio, just rotated? And then we'll go ahead and compare it to Model Y. Then we'll take that screen out and see if we can put this one in. So here we are in the Model S, and we have the new S screen. But I want to see here, you can see David there. Hopefully he waves at the camera. It's so reflective. We got to take care of that. News on that coming soon. I wanted to see, is it basically the same size? Because it appears so. It appears a little bit longer. Now this screen almost does go straight to the edge. There's a little bit of a black line kind of around there, but it does go pretty close to the edge. You can kind of see where that screen actually lies. Really thin bezels, maybe 1/4 of an inch. Now I want to kind of take it, and I can't sit it on top of the screen because this will poke ours, but I wanted to see kind of the width here. It's almost like they took a similar screen and just, boop, rotated it. And they kind of sat it down a little bit further so that they could kind of lower the dash a little bit. Are you using it already?
Yeah, I'm trying.
But the nice thing is like the whole MCU and everything is behind here attached to the screen. Now it just is the screen, and the whole MCU and everything is switched with the whole computer base. But this basically looks to be almost the exact same size, maybe a tad bit larger of a screen than the original Model S. Okay, so here we are in the Model Y. We installed this awesome swivel, but you can see the screen size difference. Now, I definitely think this one has a lot smaller bezels than the 3 and the Y, but if you kind of look at it this way, you can see it definitely extends, I don't know, about 2 inches maybe past, and is maybe about, I don't know, 1/2 inch or so taller, but that will allow them to get the full 17-inch here versus only 15-inch on the Model Y and Model 3. And the nice thing is this screen should swivel something like this once they enable it. So I guess the only thing left is to remove this screen, put this one, hook it up, and see, can we actually get this display onto this screen? Got the screen mostly off. I just need to move a few pieces and actually just unplug it. Now I already put it into screen clean mode, so we're good there. I really hope this works, but if this works, now I need to try to design a mount to fit on here, to go to that. It would be a nightmare, but I'm willing to do it if this actually works. Moment of truth. Hopefully the car doesn't just immediately blow up. Let's go ahead and actually just remove this. And let's see, can I like... Okay, so I can at least sit it in there while we play with everything. Okay, so moment of truth. Can you put a 2021 Model S Plaid screen in a 2020 Model Y? No. That is the quick and easy answer. It's not coming up with the screen clean thing, so it doesn't appear like you can swap these. Which is a bummer, because that would have been so cool to actually like do. Oh man. But like, what is preventing that? You do have this other connector, so maybe that's required. Must be, right? I don't know, if you have any suggestions, definitely put them down below and maybe we'll try this out in the future. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just put my Model Y screen back in, since unfortunately, it's not gonna work. Well, I guess I'm disappointed to say, unfortunately, couldn't get the screen to work in the Model Y today. So if any of you out there know what this connector does, or what it's for, I'll do some digging too on the parts catalog and everything, but if anyone knows what that is for, please let me know. I'm thinking that maybe the actual new SX computers send something through there. I don't know, maybe it's a different resolution. There's so many things it could potentially be, but it would have been so nice to have been able to have this and that, and we could have made a custom bracket. Not saying it's out of the question, I'm just saying for now, it's not gonna happen. But this is your first look at the new Model S and X screen, kind of on its own. As you can see though, everything below this line is actually hidden by the dash. This top part is above the dash. So it's kind of like an interesting design, how it's more incorporated into the dash than the 3 and the Y, which kind of look like they're stood off from the dash. But super excited to have gotten to check this out. But yeah, that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Oh, check out that Tesla sign in the Tesla screen. Wow, that looks actually pretty cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely comment down below what you think of the new Model S screen. Is this something that if you could, you would retrofit into your Y? I don't know about S and X, that would probably be a lot harder, but 3 and Y might actually be possible if we can get that all worked out. Let me know down below and we can talk about it down there. As always though, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you're looking to accessorize your Tesla Model S, X, 3, or Y, much like this one, definitely check them out. All linked down below, and using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. Our 2 must-have accessories are definitely going to be a center console wrap. Really helps protect that center console, as well as create your car your own with all kinds of cool colors as well as patterns. As well as a matte screen protector. Really helps cut down any glare from the sun as well as any fingerprints thanks to its oleophobic surface. And as you can see here, we have a very glossy screen. So I cannot wait for screen protectors to come out for the new Model S and X. Hopefully we take delivery of ours soon. Now we have a long range and a plaid on order, and at this point, whatever comes first is what we're getting. So Tesla, the ball is in your court. Let's just get us a car. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thumbs up if you did. Go to click here to subscribe here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hold it up, we gon' burn it down.